Hello there, I'm G, and I've been playing a bit of Gran Turismo 6. Well, not really. What I've been playing is Gran Turismo Academy 2013, which rather unhelpfully abbreviates to GTA 2013. But anyway, what is it? Well, it's a continuation of a competition they ran for Gran Turismo 5. The idea is that they release this free, very bare bones version of the new Gran Turismo that's got like 5 events in it, and whoever can post the quickest time in the 5th event will be invited to a real racetrack and get to drive a real car around it, or blah 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 blah. I don't really care about that. What I care about is that it's essentially a demo for Gran Turismo 6. And you know what? It's not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. The franchise's trademark handling makes a welcome return, and while I'm not a car person, so I can't really tell you if it's realistic or not, what I can tell you is that it makes the seemingly simple process of turning round a corner suddenly become this quite rewarding experience, and also punishes you should you get even the tiniest bit cocky about your driving ability. This is all assisted by the usual array of indicators and gauges, which I'm not even going to pretend I fully comprehend. But what does speak my language though is graphics, and in that regard Gran Turismo 6 does not surprise in the least. Expensive licensed cars? Sleek, shiny, high poly, good textures. The actual tracks? Low poly, naff textures, very bland. It doesn't look awful by any stretch of the imagination, but it's hardly pushing the hardware to the limit, which is going to make the inevitable comparisons to the next-gen Forza later this year all the more awkward. That said, there have been some improvements. Most notably, the loading times in this demo were quite speedy, which is a refreshing change from Gran Turismo 5, where even the simple process of navigating from the garage to actually selecting a race felt like it took a frickin' century. Another nice little change is that the AI can now acknowledge the player's presence and will swerve to avoid them, rather than trying to plough through them like they're not even there. Rather embarrassingly, this has been an issue the franchise has struggled with since its inception. While it's true that these are issues that really should have been dealt with a long time ago, it's a good sign that the developers are taking on board criticisms from the rather divisive Gran Turismo 5 and are trying to push the franchise forward, rather than simply letting it continue to stagnate. Of course, there's only so much we can really tell from a demo, and there's still quite a few lingering issues remaining from Gran Turismo 5 that have remained unresolved, such as the rather atrocious implementation of damage modelling, the complete lack of balance in the campaign mode, and, the fact they thought it would be okay to shoehorn in PS2 car models just to make the roster look a bit bigger. But at least there is now a glimmer of hope that things are going to improve with this next iteration of the franchise. And while I'm not fully back on board with it just yet, I at least find myself caring about Gran Turismo once again, which is not something I ever really expected would happen. I certainly look forward to finding out later this year if my newly rediscovered passion is justified.